With rising prices and everything costing just a little bit more, I wanted to give you 5 reasons why I think starting print on demand or continuing to do print on demand is a great idea during a rising inflation. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juno with Detour Shirts. I've been designing and selling t-shirts online with print on demand since 2005, and I wanted to teach you why I think doing print on demand is a great idea during high inflation times. During this time where prices are rising and everything, I'm going to show you why I think it is. There's more than 5 reasons. I'm going to just show you 5. But if you ever have been thinking about doing print on demand, or if you're just starting out with print on demand, I'm going to show you why this is a really good decision for a lot of people wanting to just make a little extra money and kind of beat the inflation cost of everything rising. I'm going to show you what inflation is. I'm going to show you how much you need to make and why print on demand can help with that. So these are not in any particular order, but the first one is the most important, and I'm going to share with you that one right now. So the first reason why print on demand is a good idea during high inflation is it's going to allow you to make extra income, and everyone wants extra income. That's the best way to help with inflation. All the prices are rising, right? So of course you need to have more income to combat the rising prices. And the question is, how much more do you need? Of course, more. We all want just a lot more and a lot more, but let me show you how much more you need to combat with inflation. First, we need to figure out what the inflation rate is. So I'm going to go to Google and show you what the inflation rate is. It's pretty high compared to what it was in the past, but let's check it out. So here I am on Google. I just typed in what is the inflation rate for 2022. Here it says 6.8. You can see in other places it says 8.6, 8.3, 8.6, some as high as 9.2. So somewhere below 10% is the idea, and that is high. If we go back 10 years and see what was the inflation rate for 2012, it was only like 2%. So that's why we're feeling it. That's why things seem to feel like everything's going up really fast, because inflation rate's a lot higher. So my idea is, just to make the math easy, is to increase your income by 10%. That should cover it. That should cover the 8% or 9%, whatever it is. Increase by 10%. That's going to make it really easy to do the math. So I made this to show you how using print on demand can help you increase your income. So let's say inflation is about 8%. You need to increase your income by 10%, 12%, a little more than the inflation rate to combat that. I'm going to use 10% just to make sure that the math is easy. If you want to stay in your job, maybe a lot of people don't want to leave their job. They love their job because it's a great place to work and it's hard to find another job. If you're thinking about maybe raises will help you with that. Raises usually are about 5%, 4 to 5%, and that's a really good raise. Most people don't give you a 10% raise, a 12% raise. You may want to try and go and find a second job or another job, but in this economy, that's really hard to do as well. So that's another reason why print on demand is a great idea. Let's say you make $60,000 a year. You need a 10% increase, which means you need a $6,000 increase during the year. That's, if you divide that by 12, that's about $500 a month. Can you make $500 a month with print on demand? Definitely can. Some people do. A lot of people do. That's $50 a month if you're spreading it over 10 print on demand sites. So I teach you how to do different print on demand sites. You might have seen my video where I do 10 different print on demand sites. Can you do $50 a month for each of the print on demand sites? And there's lots of other benefits for print on demand. Let me show you what I did starting off with print on demand. So I went back and looked at Merch by Amazon. So I started Merch by Amazon around May, June area. And you can see my first month on Merch by Amazon print on demand. I didn't sell that many. You can see I only sold 6 items for a total profit of $27. Yes, that's less than the $50 that I'm talking about. But if you put in the time, over time you can see in July I made more, in August I made more, and as you get to Q4, the amount you can make is incredible. So print on demand doesn't pay you right away. I know a lot of people need money right now, but you're making an investment with print on demand as you add more and more things on there. You can potentially, now this is just me, other people made different things just as an example, but you can potentially make more than $50 a month, and maybe not right away, but it can happen. So yes, the number one reason why I think print on demand is important during high inflation times is it will provide you that extra income that you need. Now there's lots of different ways you can make extra income. The other 4 reasons I'm going to explain to you is why I think print on demand is the best way to make extra income. So reason number 2 why I think print on demand is important to do during this time is because it's one of the few businesses that take zero money to start. And that's right. There's lots of places where you can go and flip things or buy things or do things as a side hustle, but this is one of the few side hustles that take zero money to start. So if you're tight on cash, which I think most of us will be during a recession and during an inflation, this one is a great one to start because you can start print on demand sites for free. You can do designs for free with Canva. You can do a lot of these things with zero money down. All you need really is a computer and access to the internet. And if you're watching this, you're probably watching it on a computer or some kind of device, electronic device that's connected to the internet, right? So you probably have everything that you need. Go on to Canva, go on to different things. If you already have an application on there, there's more than just Canva. There's Inkscape, there's GIMP, there's lots of different places. So do your research, find out what you need. And if you have any artistic skill at all, you're already ahead of a lot of people that have never done print on demand. So if you know how to put together some graphics or words or love t-shirts, this print on demand will be great for you. So reason number 2 why print on demand is a great idea is because it costs zero money to start. The third reason why print on demand is a good idea during these times is because there's lots of help. So if you don't know how to do print on demand, if you're your first time, you can go onto YouTube and follow my channel, and there's lots of other channels on there that can tell you what to design, when to design, how to do this, all these things. And there's also Facebook groups. So I also have a Facebook group, Detour Shirts Facebook group, but if you search for print on demand Facebook groups, you'll find a ton of them too. So everybody loves to help. The community is great in print on demand. So if you have any questions, people love giving you answers. So this is another reason why it's a great idea to start print on demand as a side business, as a side hustle, is because you're going to have a lot of help on your way. So a lot of other businesses, if you want to do side things, they don't have as a great community as the print on demand community, in my opinion. I think the print on demand community is huge and can help. They're very helpful, and you have lots of free access to it with YouTube and Facebook. So the fourth reason why print on demand is a great idea during these times is that you can literally make money while you're sleeping. So a lot of people call this passive income, where you don't have to put in your time for your money that you're making. A lot of traditional jobs, you do have to do it. You have to go into your 9 to 5 and put in those hours, clock in, clock out, and make money. You get paid by the hour or salary, doesn't matter. You still have to put in your time. You're working using your time for money. So the nice thing about print on demand is that you can make money while you're at your 9 to 5 job, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. Sales come in at any time. It depends when people are buying it. So you can literally make money during those times, and that's a lot better than trying to find a second job where you're going to put another 8 hours, another 4 hours on top of your day. Why not do print on demand and do it in your own time, all while doing it at home and making money on the side? So reason number 5, and there's more reasons in this, but just for this video, reason number 5 why print on demand is a great idea to do during these times is that you can do print on demand on your own time. So kind of related to making money in your sleep, print on demand can be done during your own time. If you rather work in the morning before your 9 to 5, you can get up early and do print on demand. If you are the type that want to stay up late and do it, you can do print on demand there. It's your own schedule. Now, if you try to find a second job, they'll schedule you in to that. You may have to work a graveyard shift. You may have to work at times that you don't want to do on the weekends and things like that. with print on demand, you make your own schedule, so you can fit it into your 9 to 5, and that's worked well for me too. I still have a 9 to 5, so I can do my print on demand things early in the morning if I want to. I can do it after work if I want to. I can do it on the weekends or not on the weekends if I want to. It's totally flexible, and this is a great advantage for a side hustle, to have a flexible side hustle that will bring you in that amount of money that you need to help with inflation, right? So you don't want to stretch yourself too thin. You can figure out the time that works best for you. Of course, you still have to do the work, but now you can do it at home. And this is great because more and more people are working from home anyway. So this just fits right into the way things are going right now. So just a recap on why you should be doing print on demand during rising inflation. Of course, we all want that extra income, and print on demand will help with that. It's slow to start, but as you get closer and closer to Q4, it can increase, and over time, it will just help you during the years. Like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, so this can really help. The second is that it's $0 to start. It's one of the few things that will take you nothing to start. You can get started right away and start uploading designs to print on demand with zero money down. And there's lots of help to help you learn how to do this. There's lots of videos, lots of channels, lots of Facebook groups and things like that. People just want to help you do this. And you can make money while you sleep. So instead of trying to find a second job where they're going to schedule you in, you can do this side hustle and actually make money while you're at your job, or while you're sleeping, or while you're on vacation. And lastly, you can do it on your own time, make your own schedule for this. So this is a great way to do it. So for these reasons and more, I think it's a great idea to do print on demand right now. So if you thought this video was helpful and you think these things are something you want to start, I have these videos right here. You can click on these videos to help you get started on Merch by Amazon and on Redbubble. I have a ton of videos, so keep watching these. Thanks so much for watching this video, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.